doesn't that mean that everything's happening backwards because it's starting with a compression or a, what did you call it? Yeah, I think it was a compression, and which in the inverse is an expansion. But because that's the starting point to form and experience, or maybe I'm confused because there wouldn't be a starting point.
Well, the starting point is expansiveness, right? And that expansiveness can only use itself. What is the inverse of expansiveness? It's contraction or contractiveness, right? So it contracts itself down into this apparent form. And so when the human form makes the attempt to know itself, it fortunately then does the opposite of that. Right? First it does this, and then it does that. And that's the experience we have. We are a contracted person in this body that ends at the skin, right? And we experience that because we believe that we are this mind and body. But when that belief dissolves back into the consciousness itself, it's experienced as expansiveness.
Okay.
Well, it's happening backwards because when we take ourselves to literally be this human form, it seems like this is the starting point.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, it's the belief that most of us on this planet is this universe was here and we were born into it and we will die from it. But that's not the logical progression, and that's not our experience. If we're honest with ourselves and we dive within and we see who I am actually is, it's formless expansiveness. When you go to I am's referent, its source, that experience is the starting point. Well, I mean, it's the letting go, right? I mean, when you go from this to this, there's like these, for very few does it happen in one go. Okay. This would be pretty traumatic. Especially if you got like halfway, because there's still an individual there that just experienced itself as like super letting go, right? It hasn't reached like this total permanent state of happiness. It never got to the end to go, oh yeah, that was like intense, but hey, this is the ultimate goal. So what happens is you get these step by step of letting go, because we've taken ourselves to be this contraction, and when that loosens up, we grab back on.
Yeah,
because you're like, where am I going? So it is these micro letting goes in self-inquiry, right? We could say like, maybe it's the sensation of the floor dropping out from underneath you in a way, right? And then you catch yourself. And you're like, oh, that's what I'm starting to get the experience of letting go. So maybe next time I'll allow myself to drop even further before I catch myself. And you could just have these until you truly understand and experience that that is where I want to go, and I'll let go, and I'll let go, and I will do my best to not try to catch myself. This is the investigation. This is what it means. These are direct experiences of the investigation. This is the direct knowledge. This is the direct experience of the relearning of what it means to experience yourself as expansiveness, which is the inverse of an individual. The expansiveness is impersonal. We are now having this contracted personal experience, and we're trying to get back to the impersonalness of expansiveness. And that takes time and diligence, perseverance.